much. Same with followers, same with viewers, all of you guys, for real. Thank you for the support and for the follows last game as well. But let's jump into this one. We got Jaina. It's silver. It's Infernal Shrines. Okay, wait, this looks like a fun Jaina game, actually.
Yeah, so this is kind of like the tale of two games. Like, I feel like I start out pretty good, and then I just go, like, asleep at the driver's wheel, it seems like. So,
What do you think your biggest problems are as a player?
inconsistency. I feel like sometimes I play above where I'm at, and then a lot of times I feel like I, play below. So, and I've watched this replay a few times, so I'm really interested in seeing like what you say that I've missed that I need to improve on.
Oh, that's cool. Putting me on the spot. Right on. I like it. Why are you inconsistent? Have you found the root cause of that?
I don't know.
Okay, no worries.
I think maybe it's lack of practice. I don't have as much time as I used to play, so
Okay.
That's what I'm gonna blame it on at least.
So here you should be mounted up no matter what. First thing
Yeah.
I will comment on, but it's not the end of the world. And of course, always with Jaina, you have to determine whether or not your team's looking for picks or just looking to control waves. Because here, like if Diablo isn't playing up, I would just be using my spells onto the wave. But because, okay, it looks like Rag wants to fight, you can maybe try to use your spells on enemy heroes. So here you should be mounted up. Of course, I did mention that already, but floating around here, you have vision on the enemy team at this point. So because you're against a blaze, you can never step into proximity of one of your teammates that are on the front line. That's like your number one rule. So here, you actually, right here, you cannot be positioned here. You have to be back here. And you can land your Q from there. But yeah, so right there, you step up just too far. You don't even get hit by the E, you get hit by like the splash of it, which I guess is the same thing, but. Okay, actually, this is a really good engagement to talk about. So Jaina's main damage comes from her Q. Like not just because of the damage it causes, but just because of the slows, and basically slowing down enemy heroes means that your teammates can also just have free damage onto that target. So aside from you stepping up here, this should instantly be a Q and then drop your W right here. And then you can E off of it. Like you're doing a bunch of damage onto their front line. And then you should still be here. You should not be walking away at this point because your Diablo's coming in. You can just continually slow Blaze. Blaze, when he goes in against a Jaina, he hopes to dear Lord that he gets kills because he is never escaping. So yeah, you should be down here or up here, but I really feel like because you were positioned here in the first place, you could have been here. I think you've missed 2 or 3 auto attacks onto this target. And then right here, there's the Q. That actually missed. I want to look at your ability usage. Okay, you did Q. So here, you can be right up here. It doesn't matter if you're in the fire, but you've missed 3 or 4 auto attacks now, and here, immediately auto attack. So you Q first. You can auto and then just Q in a straight line. Because, wait, does that hit? Oh no, it hits the minion. And that would have killed, yeah. So this is actually your missed damage that means that you don't get the kill onto Blaze here, which is pretty big. It's not really you who should be up here, but I think it's not the end of the world. 2 of them showing. Technically speaking, you can... Wait, have these 2 been AFK the entire time? No, I swear I saw Nazeebo in the mid lane. Ooh, okay. So... it's going to be tough for me to give you advice here just because nobody's showing on the map. 2 people are showing. You don't know if, like, Varian, for all you know, could be right here waiting for you to step up, and so could Nazeebo. If Varian lands a charge onto you and then Nazeebo hits a zombie wall, you die. But you don't know that. you don't know that they're missing. So like, we're watching silver. So right here is literally, she's dead, 100%. If you just walk up to her and E, auto Q, she's dead. But at the same time...
Yeah, okay. I think I played it really passive in the beginning.
Yeah.
So...
But like I'm saying, like, yes, this is a free kill for you. No matter what, this is an E auto Q. Like, she dies. Look how much damage she takes from the minion wave. 100% dead. But at the same time, you, given the information on the map, like, if we just take your position... Where were we against 7? Yeah. For all you know, they have 2 people sitting in the bush here. So if you do get this kill, you die too. Considering the information on the map, that's all. You have no idea that they're AFK. But I would have looked for this kill for sure. At this point, you just literally wait here. Don't even step out. Don't even step out. Just wait.
Yeah, so I wait, and then I try to see if she cues the wave, but I don't think she does.
Right here is a good time for you just to walk up and hit her with your E. But again, you don't know where Varian is. You do know where Nazeebo is, but you don't know where Varian is. So it's sketchy. Like, I would still be looking for it, but... I hate this. AFK Varian is literally just stopping you from doing anything. But I need to know, is it because you saw Varian missing that you didn't make these plays? Can you honestly say that? Or do you think you just missed it?
I feel like I just didn't want to be caught out of position. But it's definitely not because I saw that Varian wasn't showing.
Okay. So like even here, I think you can be a little bit more just aggressive with the way that you're looking at using your spells. So like right here, this is an E onto the Morales, and you can walk up here and hit her with a Q, hit her with a W. You can chunk her out really hard. She just like stepped right up into your face. Nice. Okay, so you do end up hitting her with some damage, but I think you guys could have traded a bit better there. Ooh. Arcane Intellect.
Yeah, I don't know why I took that. I meant to take Piercing.
Yeah. Okay.
I think that really hurts me later on. So.
Yeah, especially on this map. Like I saw on any map, actually, Pierce is just so good. And here, just stepped up too far. You're only allowed to be here. This is your spot. Arcane Intellect, the problem is the fact that your level 1 talent is about mana regeneration, and you should also just be focused on gathering globes in general as Jaina, because you want to finish this as soon as possible. Jaina doesn't have mana problems if you basically play her early game properly and look for globes. You have enough regen, it's completely over the top going Arcane Intellect, and you actually lose out on a lot of potential damage with the Pierce. And survivability. And picks that you can get. Like sometimes, you know, people will stack up and it's like, oh, I just wish I could hit them with my... Oh, there's the splash. There's the kill. So yeah, you're only allowed here, like at best right now. And... So yeah, the miss position there costs you half your life. And you don't have tap. Good. You can keep hitting him too. Like smash him with Q again. Yeah, like you can be so much more aggressive here. They're not allowed to step up this far. Like we have Molten Core running. They are going to get absolutely bodied. So push in harder. Like push in way harder here. Yes, you don't have the Diablo, but your health pool is completely fine. So yeah, right here, just like auto attack. Auto attack. Q. Auto attack. Auto attack. Auto attack. Q. Step up here with Lunara now and just smash this guy. And you just completely walk away. And should be a kill. Nice. Tag. Perfect W. That's excellent. Where's the E, though? Where's the E? Hold on, let's find it.
I think it came out during the W.
Did it? Okay, my bad. No, it's there. Oh, there it is. Okay. Oh, that's so unfortunate, but that's fine. That was actually... See, like, that's what I want to see more of. You found him, you found his escape path, and you just absolutely dominated him there. That was really good. That's what you need to be looking for more. And, like, now they're not allowed to push into here. Look at their health bars. Look at the energy bar on Morales. Like, you can play up further. You can play here. You can play here. You can play up a little bit further, and you're just back focusing on auto-attacking the minions. So in this comp, it's not your job to get the shrine. It's Rag's job, because if you're using spells on the skeletal defenders, you lose so much of your kill pressure. Okay, this is big. So here you can be right up here, hit the spells there. And you can even be flanking this Morales so hard. I feel like that is definitely the best thing to be doing here. Yeah, if you find a flank on Morales, they just lose this fight. Yeah, check this out. So if you just walk down here, you see them pushing in like this, and you have most wave pressure. You actually you can even just hit Morales with the spells here. Because he stepped up this far, and so does Morales, you should be focusing your spells here instead. Because you can actually E her and then walk down here, or even maybe even push through. There's nothing that she can do, and they 100% lose this fight. I mean, they lose it pretty hard anyways, but so close.
And then I leave to clear. So I think I should have stayed.
Me too. Because you guys have level 7 and they don't have a lot of damage. I guess they've got Vala, but Vala wasn't... no, I definitely think you should have stayed up here because you should have been able to get a fort. And also you get so much hit confirm off of the Punisher. So let's have a look at what the Punisher does. Yes, you take the wall, but then you guys move in. This wall goes down faster because you're here. Okay, let's consider this. And now you're here with your teammates. Boom, we're walking in. You are here. Okay, whatever. Auto attacks, maybe a Q. Boom. This is the freest triple W of your whole career.
Yeah.
And then there's an E on top of it. There's a hard engage from our Diablo. Like, this is a big moment in Heroes of the Storm. I think that results in a kill. Might. But hey, if you do split off like this, a lot of the times it's actually a good call to split off. If you do it in the future, focus on waves. Because you've got, you got Lunari, you got Ragnaros, they can deal with these camps. And honestly, if you pick up this camp right now, it's just going to push mid anyways. So why not just push another wave and have it crash? You want to deny them experience here. Same thing with bottom. You could have cleared 2 waves mid and then rotated bottom and cleared this out, and just you would have been level 9 at this point. Instead of getting the camp. Don't worry about the camp right now. You also just want to get globes. So look at mid. There's 2 globes here for you. Boom. Bottom, there's 2 globes for you in just a moment. So we actually miss out so much, because when you go to split like that, that's what you're trying to do, right? Splitting means that you're trying to force one of the opponents to respond to your split. That way your team gets a 4v4 top with the Punisher, which is, most of the time pretty good. Here, Brightwing could have split off very easily and then just teleported in, right, on our engagement. That's how Brightwing works. That would have been the best case scenario here. But yeah, if you decide to split off, focus on the waves, not on camps.
And would that be like a general thing, or more like when you play like a damage dealer?
Almost always. Because you getting the camp here does nothing. Like, look at this. They just walk up and clear it. The camp, like, actually does nothing. And Not only that is the fact that you need to be finding globes as Jaina. That's like your primary goal. It's like a side quest, you know, or main quest for Jaina. You got 14. I bet you if you had better globe focus, this would be done by this point. And then, you know,
2 from Vala up top earlier.
Yep.
And then the wave in the middle, that's probably 6.
Yep. The wave in the middle had 3 at one point, and bottom had another 2. So yeah, you would have finished it. And yeah, so like we look mid, just completely cleared for free, right? Bottom, waves are neutral. But if you would have cleared that, they would have gotten denied bottom wave, they would have denied mid wave, you would have had more globes, you'd have hit level 9 like 30 seconds ago, you'd actually be on your way to 10 at this point. I really want you to kill this Vala so badly. Are we losing soak here? Yeah, we are, but that's not really your job. There we go. She walked into it? Wait, you 100% kill here. -40, do you believe in yourself?
Sometimes. Not this game, obviously, but
Okay.
this is a game that I felt like I messed up a lot in. That's why I submitted it.
Okay. Okay, so you walk up here. This is great. Bam, smash her with the E, instant slow, 1 auto attack. Okay, no auto attack comes in. So you miss the auto attack and you miss the, okay, you know, we're just gonna look at this from your perspective, but this is it. This is our time to shine. This is our moment. She doesn't know we're here. We're not seen on the wave. She has no idea. I feel like you come out a little bit earlier though. Yeah, you don't even let her get this. Okay, so, okay, you know, we're okay. We're gonna jump into this. We're gonna talk about the entire fight, start to finish. This is the moment where you actually stop believing in yourself. This is the transition point in this game, okay? Right here. You see this globe? You know for a fact. Okay, there's one bad thing that's happening right now. It's the fact that Nazeebo's gone. So that's kind of sketchy. But I wouldn't assume he's coming bottom lane. Vala's already pushing out bottom lane and nobody's showing. I would assume that he stays mid. Or rotates top, because look at this overextension. That's what I would assume. So we know for a dang fact that this Vala is going to walk up and take this globe. So the moment she kills that minion, you walk out and you hit her with the E. So earlier. Okay, so she has 10% less HP. She's at the J. She's not even at the end of Joe. Perfect. Hit her with an auto attack. Do not use Q yet. So Q misses. That's bad. Only auto attack. Walk up here. You drop your W. That's fine. But you now need to be right here. Okay? You Q her. It's free hit. She already vaulted. She's dead. You have cooldown reduction on your Q. There's another auto attack. She's down to like... Here, excuse me. Another auto attack. Another Q. She's dead. 100% chance. And confirmed, our boy Nazeebo stays mid. This is a huge missed opportunity, not only because you didn't use your abilities properly or in a way that can kill Vala, mainly because of the information on the map. You see that this is a free kill. This is a straight 1v1 and she killed herself, but you don't capitalize on it. And she mounts up and... Oh, no, she does not. This is a Q. This is a Q. She doesn't even have Vault Up. Does she have Vault Up? She has Vault in 3. Oh, my gosh. Q her. Yes. Chase her. Wait, she's so dead. -40. Auto attack, E, dead. She wants more. Oh my gosh, this Vala just wants the duel. Okay, I'm over it. What are your thoughts on that?
I don't know. I just feel like I was just like you said, just worried about losing that 1v1. So I played it, you know, super safe
Okay.
and obviously not well. It's too safe.
Yep.
And then that also hurts me because, you know, just playing it passively all game, I don't even think I finish like a ice block quest in this game, which is really embarrassing, but
It's okay. All it does is highlight the same problem, right? It's good. Like, this is good when we are able to find like very obvious flaws in our play. You're rotating well. You're getting soak well. You were the first person to be like, okay, guys, peace out. I'm going to top lane because guess what? That's how we win video games. We go and soak. You were the first one to do that. Like I said, your rotations are good. But yes, you are playing so very passive. You're playing... It's like you're playing to not lose instead of playing to win. Like, you're just too afraid, you know?
I feel like that describes it really well, actually.
This is, well, again, you're completely just walking away from any sort of contention. This is a really big moment for -40 right now. Watch this. Boom. We're actually moving up. Because we have vision here. We're allowed to step anywhere in this area. This is our space. It's Jaina's territory. You use your W, which is not good. Again, Ragnaros should be the one on the shrine here. But we walk up. We're right here. Okay, this is a ring. This is a ring W combo. This Morales is so dead. She doesn't see you. You can ring right here. You got the goat man dealing damage. You got the boy engaging on Diablo. Like, look at this cluster cuss. Like, these guys are so dead. This is insane. Look where... And you want to know what's even most insane about it? Okay, now you're in a good spot. This right here. Just willingly showing on the wave saying, hey guys, my team... no matter what fight you guys take, it's going to be a numbers advantage for you. Have fun. See, I'm not even mad that you missed this ring. You want to know why? Because you stepped up and you looked for a fight that you should have been looking for, but this is happening 15 seconds too late. Obviously, you miss a skill shot. That's huge, but it's not even the fact that you missed it. It's just you looked for this way too late. Like right here, you're moving towards it. You see the Diablo. Diablo's positioning up a little bit. Oh, sorry, I meant to go back further. Yeah, like right here, Diablo's looking up. Like, is this Morales gonna... You're thinking in your head, is this Morales gonna walk in? There's no... Oh, she's in this bush? Is she actually showing? Oh my gosh, she's so dead. If you're right here, she dies over and over again. That's okay. Yeah, I'm not even mad at you looking for the ring there, because that's what you should have been looking for. But yeah, it just happened at the wrong spot. Wrong time.
Oh, and then here comes a really terrible micro play by me.
Oh. How does that happen?
That would be... that's clipping the mini-map.
Oh, turn it off.
Yeah, I did after this game.
Oh, man. Okay, everyone in chat. Where is it? Gameplay, right? Is it in gameplay? Mouse and keyboard? Maybe I can't change it in this one. Yeah, you can't change it here. Okay. Chat, remind me to show you guys the setting after this. It's very important. It's right click through minimap. Gameplay, smart command. Is that what it's called? Smart command in minimap? Oh, okay. It wasn't called that before. It was called right click through minimap before. Everyone use this. Always use this. And people will be like, oh, but then I can't right click on the minimap in order to move there. Guess what you do? You just left click the minimap, then right click the spot. Left click, right click, and you're there. Or just set up hotkeys to switch between lanes. But yeah, everyone turn on that setting. It's very important. It will kill you so often if you don't have it turned on. Okay. You guys are level 13. So technically you should be looking for a fight. Okay, so like even here, you're on your map, or your mount, this is good. You're kind of looking at a flank, but you see her, don't you? Yeah. Walk up to her and E her off her mount, or Q her right now. Walking up and E is free, but you don't. You gotta hit her with the E right now. This is the freest kill. And then QW and she's dead. I know she dies anyways, but I just want to highlight those things because I feel like we're missing a lot of them. Because you're even looking for something. You're like, where's that Vala? You know, you're walking up here, you're trying to find somebody, and you find it, but then you don't use your ability. This is big. Okay. Well, at least we found like a very huge issue with how we're playing. So like right now, auto attacks, not a single one coming in. Auto attacks. We need an E on this guy. We need, and you're stepping away from it. We have a 5v1 and we're stepping away. The only bit of damage you contribute to that is the killing blow, which... Okay. I feel like the ring was really well intentioned again. That's so unfortunate. Like, you use it pretty much the same time Emerald Wind comes out, and it... the ring actually would have been huge here. But the Emerald Wind. So, not too much to comment on that one. But yeah, I actually just saw the comment in chat. The tip on this one is just press more buttons. I don't think your mana has hit below like... Oh, wait, never mind. You have Arcane Intellect, so that's not really relevant. But you're just not using your spells enough. You're not playing aggressive enough.
Blue team has destroyed a fort. By fire, be purged.
Team, please do not fight when you're just about to hit 16. This is your moment right here. Do you see it?
No, yeah, no, it's not. This is where I think I single-handedly lose for the team. So
Okay, so what are we looking for right here? You tell me.
I ring E, Q, W, and nothing seems to work. I'm pretty sure this is where it happens. So
Stormfront is also not good. So Arcane Intellect, you gotta go with Pierce, and Stormfront, not good. Go for the Q build / Arcane, I mean Fingers of Frost. Is it Fingers of Frost? Icy Veins. Fingers of Frost, the passive thing. Icy Veins build is what you want to look for. Here, I'll get you a build that's pretty much like the build you can go every single game. So yeah, Fingers of Frost level 1, Frost Shards, Ice Lance, Ring of Frost, Icy Veins, and then either Northern Exposure or Numbing usually Northern Exposure. The extra 25% vulnerability is huge. It makes your combo just absolutely insane. And then level 20 between, actually no, pretty much always Ice Blink. Most of the times. But Icy Veins is arguably the best level 13 talent in the game. Usually Root? Really? Okay, well, I said usually root or vulnerability. I think both of them have their merits. But the biggest thing here is Icy Veins. Yeah, root's good for setup, but Northern Exposure is also good because 25% additional damage. That's huge for 2 seconds off Kona Cold. But it's much easier to use Numbing Blast, that's for sure. But not even talking about 16, the biggest one is Icy Veins. I think it is one of the best level 13 talents in the game, if not the best 13 talent in the game. So the mana reduction helps. Obviously, we were talking about, Jaina not having mana problems. And this is another reason why, but you can pop it and your combinations just go through the roof. But yeah, so more so root, sometimes Northern, but pretty much never the other one. I don't even remember what it's called. Snowstorm, the radius of Blizzard. Wait. So this is good to start off, but right off of your ring, you step in way too close. It's like you can ring, okay, from like here, but you can stand now where you are / over to the right / back up. But you ring and then walk in and walk in and walk in and are just taking free damage from Varian, who's a damage build, so. The ring was super good, but you just literally stepped into auto attack range of Varian. That was the only problem. Okay, so your 16's good. Ooh, even here, man. Oh my gosh, this Vala. Okay, I want you to believe more in yourself and your individual ability to make play. That was a huge ring. You've been landing a lot of your frost bolts. Like, this Vala steps into you like this after taking this much damage. She should 1,000 times die. You have cooldown reduction on your Q. So like she dies here, you can just step in and Q her again. And you can be up here, you can be doing damage beforehand. Whoops. Yeah, you're allowed to step up this way just because you see everybody. This Vala's insane for trying to fight you here. And their Nazeebo was showing top, so you could have definitely played way more aggressive here too. And then you guys just lose off this, eh?
Yep.
Okay. Well, so what I don't want to do, negative, I don't want you to feel overwhelmed by the amount of comments I had just about which are pretty much objectively pretty basic things, like, doing like proper damage rotations, stepping up when you're allowed to do damage and stuff like that. I don't want you to take that as like overwhelming. Because there was a lot of times in this game where, yeah, you probably could have gotten kills where you didn't, or you were playing very passive when you shouldn't have. So I want you to try this. Take a risk when you're playing heroes like this and see what you can get away with. Instead of playing to just like let your teammates carry, find out your limits. Because in this game, you can look at this objectively and say, you did not try to find your limits as Jaina. There's no possible way you can tell me that with honesty that you tried to find your limits as Jaina. And as you're learning how to play Heroes of the Storm better and better, that's basically what it is. You try to find what you can get away with and what you can't, because that'll make a smarter player in the long run, right? Okay, I can step into this Vala and I can do one full spell rotation, and if I miss any of it, I might lose the trade and then I have to walk away. So that will make you a better player. And also, it's very important as Jaina to be able to get your ice block. And I know you said you didn't finish it this quest or this game, and that's kind of we were talking about it earlier. That's indicative of the problems that you're having as a player right now. You're just not playing aggressive enough. You're not playing proactively. And I think if you can fix that, it's going to be massive. So like there's a couple of spots where, you know, you're stepping in too close to the variant and stuff like that, and where you're positioning poorly, but it doesn't seem like positioning is your biggest issue here. It's just your willingness to get in there and start dealing some damage, because a lot of the times you were in safe positioning, but then you would like walk away from it. So I just want to see you play more aggressively. That you are a player who I would really, really like to submit another replay in like 2 weeks time and just work on that specifically. Like start trying to carry your games, because you had a lot of opportunities in this game where you could have just, you know, you kill this Vala, they're screwed, man. You push the wave. They had Nazebo bottom. Like your Diablo maybe walks up here and stops the rotate. They lose a full wave. Maybe you get a tower. Vala steps into you bottom side. You body her too. You get another couple globes. But we were just having a great time, you know?
No, yeah, definitely, and that's it's definitely not overwhelming, but because like you said, you know, things I got to work on, and then, you know, I don't play as much, so I need to, you know, kind of do it as, if that makes sense.
Okay. Do you ever get to watch any streams and stuff like that either?
Yeah, I watch when I'm at work sometimes, but
Okay. Well, I definitely suggest watching some of my teammates. You know, they play mages, they play heroes like this, and if there's anyone who tests limits, it's my teammates. So check out their streams at any point, and just sit down and just watch one game and be like, okay, how is he playing this Jaina? Okay, he's stepping up, he's using this, then he's, you know, they've got an ETC, so he's watching, you know, whenever ETC gets off the map, he's walking into a bush, you know, like he just watch the way he plays and see how he uses his abilities and all that sort of jazz. It's going to help you a lot. But in this, like, I can seriously say, if you start just playing a little bit more aggressively, like, you are going to see some serious changes in your gameplay.
okay, I know, I definitely will.
Excellent. Well, thank you so much for submitting. Did you have any questions for myself?
No, I think it was really good and really helpful.
Awesome. All right, Negative. Thanks so much for submitting. Really appreciate it. And I will talk to you later.